September 18th, 2022, I would do something that as a kid I've always wanted to do, and that's chase out of state. On this day, the SBC issued an enhanced risk of severe weather across portions of northeast Missouri, southeast Iowa, and into western and central Illinois. My target was southeast Iowa near the Burlington area for this day. On day 3, though, the Storm Prediction Center had a slight risk across portions of the area. Later on day 2, another slight risk, but this time being expanded. And then day 1 comes around and there's an enhanced risk with a 10% significant tornado risk, 30% significant wind and hail risk as well. This is my first time chasing any day with significant probabilities ever for anything, and all 3 hazards are significant. On September 18th, the environment was quite interesting as well. Multiple runs of the HRRR showed supercell activity beginning a little bit after sunset or just at sunset in southeast Iowa and northwest Missouri. This activity would push southeastward into more parts of Missouri and into Illinois throughout the night, still being severe with the chance for tornadoes, large hail, and damaging wind gusts. Very large hail and a strong tornado chance would exist initially within the storms, while very large hail and significant winds would be possible throughout the night. Looking into the synoptics of it, we had a cold front that was situated from portions of Canada stretching all the way through the central plains with a low pressure system just off the screen in Kansas. Throughout portions of Illinois, Iowa, and Missouri ahead of the cold front, dew points were into the lower 70s and upper 60s with temperatures in the middle 80s. Looking at the upper level patterns, a 250 millibar, a strong mid-upper level wind system would be occurring with values of 80 to 100 knots wind shear wise. If we go a little bit lower to 500 millibar, we had 50 to around 60 knots of 500 millibar support, which was quite strong as well. The lower level wind shear though was lacking a little bit, with lower level wind shear of only 15 to 25 knots. Now this was expected to increase overnight, which would increase the tornado chances. A boundary was also laid out across central Iowa, which was basically the cold front, and there would be the focal point of storms. As shown on this theta E graphic here, strong theta E values were located right along the front where storms would initially form. Mixed layer CAPE values were quite high as well, which was a needed ingredient for severe weather, with 1,500 to 2,500 joules per kilogram. Looking at the lapse rates, which is a needed ingredient for general severe weather as well, 7 to 8 Celsius per kilometer lapse rates would be occurring across the area, which is more than enough. A moist atmosphere would also be occurring, with dew points throughout the profile being up towards 70 degrees. Looking into the tornadic aspect of the event, or the hodograph aspect, we have curved low-level hodographs along with very large hodographs as you get to the middle and upper levels. These hodographs looked very supportive for large to very large hail, along with the chance for tornadoes. Surface vorticity was also there, along with some 3 CAPE values along the front. Here is a forecast sighting that I picked out of southeast Iowa, and you can see here that there is a strong capping inversion toward the surface there, but you do have a rather large hodograph, and along with that your wind shear profile is pretty big. We also have strong lapse rates throughout the profile, with lower level lapse rates of nearly 7 Celsius per kilometer and middle level lapse rates of 7.5. Overall instability was around 2,000 joules per kilogram mixed layer CAPE. Alright, now the chase has started. Our initial target is near Burlington, Iowa, where I would meet storm chasers Jalen Johnson, Ryan Allen.
Look who I have here.
It is me.
Yeah.
Alive.
And cumulus clouds.
There's clouds for once.
I know.
All day. I'm not hot.
Clouds.
As a team decision, we decided to relocate to the Farmington area, where we would stay for a couple hours and wait for storms to initiate. Once storms started initiating to our northwest, we decided to go out to a local school where the visibility was a lot better and we had a lot to park in. I'm going to show time-lapse right here of us kind of just walking around, kind of waiting for the storms to go. Once the storms went up, we blasted west toward one that was near Pulaski, Iowa. The footage up in this next clip is going to be when we first started approaching it.
I am right now blasting west to get a tornado warning storm. There is a wall cloud with, I don't know, something under here. This is gonna get intense very soon. Holy crap. I think it'll play up here. Oh my.
We're gonna need to make sure we have the same route, right?
Yeah. Holy crap. Wow.
Oh, I don't want to go too far because then we get blocked by the trees.
Yeah. Holy crap.
Might still get blocked by the trees.
I am right now Pulaski, Iowa, Bloomfield area, looking at a mothership of a supercell. Crazy anvil behind it. Oh my god. I am literally shaking. I want it to produce a tornado, but if it doesn't, it'll be okay. Incredible mothership in Iowa. Oh my god, this mothership is incredible. Okay, y'all, looks like our storm chase is probably going to be ending for the night. I'll update y'all if we find anything on my way home. About a 3-hour drive home. Incredible mothership we have. It looks like it's starting to die off a little bit. If it produces a tornado after dark, I won't be too mad. I have school tomorrow, have a lot of stuff to do, so yeah.
Now our chase is over, at least for the short term, as our supercell is starting to die and it's starting to become dark. Here I'll show a bunch of pictures from the day that were my favorite off my camera and my phone, as I got a couple really cool pano shots on my phone with the supercell. At this point now we're driving home and on our way to intercept some Culvers in Burlington. But before that, the lightning show was just electric.
Oh, I just got a really good money on video. Oh, another one. What, lightning?
Yeah.
This is some of the craziest we've seen all year. This is all God's shit. It won't stop. Culver's, ice cream, and dinner. Why not?
After a short food break for the first time in a few hours, I would be back out there chasing on my way home, as there would be several supercells that I would intercept, including some near Galesburg and Peoria.
You can see the inflow tail.
That went by fast, but if you did not catch that light below the structure, here it is. Get a better view of the striated leaves that would be crawling across the sky as a glorious shelf cloud was to rise from the heavens.
It's west of Peoria in Peoria County.
West of Peoria is the one north of here.
No, it's not. There's another one further south. Oh my god. The structure.
Oh my gosh.
storm chase is starting to wrap up as we leave the Peoria area, but it's not done yet. The storm would overrun us in the Germantown Hills area, bringing pea-sized hail and 50 to 55 to potentially 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. It would also bring fog off the road because the road was very warm, while the atmospheric conditions were more cold than what the road temperature was, creating some fog. After I got home, multiple severe storms caused the area, but nothing significant happened until this. A shelf cloud will loom across the sky as a suspicious rotation of doom radar. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this one. Here's my highways and hailstones as I normally post it here. This took a lot more work and it was a lot harder than I thought it would be, but it was finally out for you guys. If you want more stuff like this, please like and subscribe. I'm probably going to have a 2022 video out close to the end of the year, so be on the lookout for that.